Yo, welcome back to another Division 2 video. Thank you for clicking on today's video. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you're enjoying the content so far, make sure you hit that like button so I can keep the content coming for you guys. We have loads in store. Let's smash 50 likes in this video, guys. I would really appreciate it. But let's head straight into this build. And I just want to apologize for the lack of, gameplay that I've been showing you guys. Instead of me just, really putting out loads of gameplay. I've been dropping builds with like 1 minute gameplays, and I want to apologize because you need to see how this build works. So I'm gonna have loads of gameplay throughout the next couple of weeks, but I'm gonna be away for 3 days, so I thought I'll just drop this last build today and then move on within the week or so. So let's dive into this setup and why I'm using it in this way. Now I'm gonna go straight into the guns. I'm using this exotic assault rifle. It's very nice, okay? Very nice. We're sitting at 72k damage, and on the talents here, what does this exotic assault rifle do? Shooting enemies builds a stack to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. Now that talent there is not applying to us because we're not going towards skill damage. However, the bottom talent does apply to us because for each skill tier gains 7.5% weapon damage, okay? We have 5 skill tiers, which is going to put us at an amount of 37.5% weapon damage whilst using this gun on this build. That is quite insane, okay? It's quite, it's very good in my opinion. Not gonna lie, very good, okay? With this gun here, the secondary, tactical UMP45, why are we using this? Because it hits hard, it's slow RPM, but it's gonna make up for that. We have damage to targets out of cover, and I just really wanted to, switch things up and go towards something that I used to use with this build and just have fun, man. This is what this patch is about, just having fun, okay? Flatline amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulse enemies. Now, on this gun, we actually have the laser pointer, which is going to do that. It's going to pulse enemies, which will then, proc flatline in order for you to get that extra 15% amplified damage. So we've got a lot of damage on our guns, and I'm happy with the way this setup is running right now in terms of my weapons. Now, if we look into our gear pieces, for the mask, we are running the exotic mask. The new one, you get this at season level 90. So just get your seasons past the level 90 and you will receive this mask, okay? It has armor on top. It comes with incoming repairs, armor regen, and for the mod slot, we have put repair skills. Why have we put repair skills? I'm going to get into this in a second, okay? This is a hybrid. Now, what does this mask do? Let me read it out for you. Vicious cycle. Taking damage builds stack to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. Now, with a build like this, that mask is actually quite OP because this build is a hybrid. We're going towards healing, okay? We have damage, we have healing, and this mask is going to give you a total of an extra 30% weapon damage. Including that, we have incoming repairs and mask. On top of that, we have repair skills across this build, okay? So let's go and dive into these pieces. Why am I using Sokolov? I'm using it for that extra 10% SMG damage because of my secondary, just to get the extra damage there. We have 12% crit damage, crit chance there, and a mod slot of incoming repairs. And then we have Unbreakable. This is going to help with survivability when my hive breaks or or if they jam me. Unbreakable is going to save me, and then I can put my skills again when they come back. So that's an alternative. That's going to help you out a lot, in my opinion. They're going to think they're going to get you out because if you had heals on and they're shooting you, but then you're unbreakable procs and then you killed them. In my opinion, this is very valuable on this build. Okay, do what you want, but for me, man, I love unbreakable on this. Now we have Out Summit for one piece. What does it give you? 20% repair skills. We have skill tier on top. We have skill haste and crit chance. Now you could say there, why don't he have repair skills on that attribute there? But in my opinion, having skill haste is going to help either way because when you drop your hive down, you want your hive to come back. You want it to come back quick. So having that there is going to help either way, and that's why I wasn't mad about not having repair skills on that role. For the knee pad, we are using the Murakami named knee pad, which gives you that extra 1% armor regen. It's not much, but with a build like this, whatever heals us is going to help, okay? Attributes on the bottom, we have crit chance, and then we have a skill tier core attribute on top. What does this Murakami give us? For the first piece, it gives you 20% skill duration, which means your skills are going to stay up for a little longer. And then it gives us that 20% repair skills, which we need across this build for the healing. For the glove, we are using one Hana U piece, which gives us that 10% skill haste. Again, we need skill haste. Skill tier on top, and we have repair skills and skill haste on the attributes there. Very nice glove there. For the backpack, we are using our second piece of Murakami, and on here we have repair skills and crit chance. Mod slot of incoming repairs, and for the talent on the backpack, we are using safeguard. Now what does this do? While you're at full armor, it increases your total skill repair by 100%. So when I'm healing, I'm getting even more skill repair when I'm at 100%, guys. Very nice talent, and I'm happy with the way that this is running in terms of my build and the way I've put it all together. Okay, so for the skills, what am I using? I'm using the Chem Launcher, which is going to heal you up, and in PvP, the repair time is over 87k HP. Now, for your allies, it's 437k. In my opinion, that's very nice, especially when you're doing damage with a build like this. I'm not complaining at all. I really am not complaining. Okay, for the second skill, we are using the Hive, which is going to heal you a lot more. 163k PvP healing there. Okay, so I'm very happy with that, and you guys can go towards what you want to go towards, man. But with a build like this is probably the best way in terms of, you know, damage and survivability. For the stats, we're going to look at this now. We are sitting at 42% on my exotic assault rifle for the crit chance and 87% crit damage. For the SMG, the UMP45, we are sitting at 56% crit chance and 57% crit damage. Now, we're not going towards crit damage, so the best thing to do with a build like this, or any builds where you're not going towards crit damage, and you're still shooting your gun, you're doing damage with a gun, make sure you max out your crit chance at least to about 50%, because that's going to be hitting the max amount of crit damage that you got on that build. Whatever you're doing, if it's, you know, being tanky or regen, make sure you max out that crit chance, just so that you can still do damage. You don't want to be sitting at, you know, 30%. It's not really going to be nice, or 25%. You want to make sure that's up, guys, seriously. And on the specialization, we actually included the extra 10% healing there, so make sure you proc that on your specialization. You can literally add the point on it. Make sure you do that, guys. I think it's very helpful. You can even go to survivalist, but I just wanted that laser pointer on this gun to do that extra damage, because it's going to get players out quite quickly, okay, very fast. So yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support on the channel. If you enjoyed this build and you want to see more with this build, make sure you smash that like button. Like I said, let's get 50 likes. And if you're new here, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Thank you for all the support. It's been Division Addiction. I'm going to be back in 3 days. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the videos, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm out. Peace.